Live from the beautiful wastes of Appalachia, it's The Atomic Stop, featuring Trizzle Plays, our charitable casting director and reputable responder extraordinaire. Skullie Face, our prolific and peer lesson producer with a flair to match Adele Astaire. Mr. Skippy, a sentient sheep squatch with rosy cheeks, and an artist whose talents just can't be beat. Rad Rux, the radical rambunctious DJ, building delectable camps and teaching the wasteland his ways. And your MC with a golden era voice, it's me, Fenwateryen. We're not just on one platform anymore, sport. We're on Xbox. We've made it to PlayStation. We've even crossed over to PC. And now, fellow dwellers, it's The Atomic Stop!
Hi guys, welcome back to Season 5, Episode 3! Yay!
Welcome back, everybody.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, I feel like we need that tipsy bartender. Yeah. And then we all get pelted by peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I had to make sure I said the word nuts correctly, so it doesn't sound like I said something else.
Like nut fruit juice.
Nut fruit juice, for real. Oh, gosh.
Oh my god! Throwback to Season 1.
Oh.
Still my favorite quote.
Wonderful. Now, since we're doing it the new way, do you guys have any other announcements, or do you want to go into what everybody's doing this week before we get underway?
Do you guys have any announcements?
Have an announcement.
Okay.
The
What?
McRib is back.
Yay!
That's about it.
Excellent.
No announcements for me.
Not here.
No campfire tales this week?
Well, I guess that is the announcement, I suppose. Yes, we're back after our holiday break, and we're streaming tomorrow night, and we'll be visiting the town of Grafton.
Yay!
I really wish we'll be streaming tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, and so if y'all want to just curl up to a nice campfire, break out some marshmallows, and learn the parallel parts of the game and real life West Virginia, swing on by. It's a super chill stream full of history, lore, and true crime.
Yay!
Excellent. What about you, Skullie Face? Will we have something tomorrow or Friday?
Yes, so tomorrow we have Wasteland Walks with General Grey Fox and Josh Plays Fallout, aka Graciodas. And then you'll see me over at the UWN showing off one of my camps.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm really excited. It's that one with the nice roofs. Yep.
They all have nice roofs.
The roof is on fire.
Yes, and then Friday we'll be doing Building Friendship Friday with Wreck-It Renee.
Oh.
Yeah, we're building a greenhouse. It'll be a lot of fun.
The
that
Facebook
sounds
sweetheart herself. Wonderful.
Yes, I'm really
She is
excited.
a hoot. I love her.
Wonderful.
She's
Um,
purty.
Aw, she is pretty.
She's a lovely lady with two little tiny cats. Did you hear?
Yes!
Virgil and Rose.
That's
That's
a
crazy.
very important announcement for sure.
That's a very important announcement. And as always, this Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Central, you could join me, Fenwateryen, at Fenwa's Corner for some live music from the Fallout video game franchise, of course. Anybody else have anything? What about you, Jay? No streaming this week?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, that's wonderful. Now, I think somebody has their volume up on another device, but half of my job for tonight is already done because, wouldn't you know it, sport, the guest is already sitting in the chair. Fellow dwellers, our guest tonight is one of the kindest and most jovial 76ers this side of the Ohio River. He runs the cleanest rad rat-free McDonald's in the wastes. His Ash Williams and Mr. Clean cosplays make you wish you thought of it first. It's the indelible, the incredible, the extremely helpful Zombie Killer. Hey! He's already here!
Hi.
Hey, pal.
Hi.
Willkommen.
So glad to be here.
We're really glad to have you here, Zombie.
Thank
Heck yeah, man.
you.
Just a golf course ghoul
Oh yeah.
wandering in.
It's the face. The face is crazy. It's crazy.
The love for
Ask.
this game, and especially what you guys do, has made me keep playing this every day since beta.
Aww.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. It was always fun when I accidentally tripped over your camp one day. Many moons ago.
Oh my goodness, that was literally the best day. That was my introduction to booting up the Instagram and the Twitter and all that, and eventually getting a Facebook to see everyone else's beautiful times, especially the Somo group. They've inspired me as well. And your guys' builds and characters and personalities are breathtaking.
Aww.
Mm.
Hang on, I got something in both my eyes.
Yeah, what is it? Didn't I say he was one of the most kindest 76ers fellow dwellers? What a wonderful individual.
I know you're talking about characters. Speaking of characters, I know you got a couple different characters, but this one here, would you say they're a good guy or a bad guy? Somewhere in
well,
between?
see, my character, I started off as Ash Williams, and that's been my character's name since day one. I haven't ever decided to change it. I made one mule account, and ever since then, I've kind of stuck with that. There's a couple pictures on the Insta of my McDonald's character, the Joker type look, and for a while I was really inspired by that. But then this year, Halloween came around, and they released that ghoul mask, and the overalls were beautiful. Everyone was running around with those without the ghoul mask, and that in itself was the most stylish. And then I found this creation, and instantly I fell in love. My whole zombie personality, everyone was calling me that, and I'm just like, this is as good as I can get. I don't think this can get any better. So I think this is my forever look right now. And Mr. Clean, that was an
That was a
impulse
fun-
night.
That was a fun looking look, I noticed.
It was absolutely brilliant.
I gotta say, freaking Mr. Clean was the funnest to run around with for about a week. And then the Ash Williams during Halloween was also... Halloween this year was one of the best Halloweens without an actual Halloween event, but it was still just... what everyone made during that time was absolutely mesmerizing when it came to camps. There wasn't a camp I didn't go to and didn't love.
Yeah, a lot of great camps.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, so what would you say is your style or aesthetic for camps or characters or in-game pictures?
For camps and pictures, I like detail, or at least, cool shots for pictures, anything that can look super aesthetic in any kind of way. For camps, I gotta say, I love detail, and even though I'm not packed to the brim every section with a drop glitch, because that has definitely caused my camp building to and love for camp building to just freaking go crazy. And for a while, I remember my first camp was nothing but a metal box with all the essential items that you needed for this game. And then I built kind of a outside-ish bar with a really cool view, and it eventually transferred into just this wild ash heap type fun camp. And one day came across this small restaurant style camp, and I thought to myself, this is one of the most beautiful camps I've seen. And I'll be honest, it was a random I was playing with, so I can't remember the gamer tag at all. But I saw back to a Fallout 4 post for some settlement in Sanctuary that someone made, and it was the world's biggest McDonald's. And I thought to myself, I really hope these items in here can be in 76. And so I got some building going, and I had this whole restaurant. No workshops. I couldn't fit that or even a bed in there because I made this whole restaurant with the kiosks. And then I decided maybe get rid of the restaurant style and just make it a shorter, smaller kitchen to be emphasized and have a drive-through. And I played around with it for I don't know how long. I stayed up for many nights building this, and out of nowhere it just hit. Once I stepped back with my character and went into photo mode and saw the M light up for the first time, it was breathtaking. And even down to the point with the brown paper drop bags when you die. I haven't been able to get away from this besides Halloween, and even then I've missed the McDonald's, and I'm glad to have it back.
Yeah,
Mickey P.
it was
Mickey
kind of
D's.
weird.
Yeah, I remember when you were saying you were gonna take down the McDonald's for a Halloween camp, and I was like, oh, why?
Yeah, I made it McDonald's for a bit, a McDonald's Halloween camp. Now that was a lot of fun.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna do the same thing for Christmas, is make it all Christmas themed. I can't wait for that. But then I thought, I've had the McDonald's for a while and might as well build a couple other things. So I made, I started with Noctur and Toten from Zombies and Call of Duty, and let me tell you, that was received greatly. And sometimes I think about maybe keeping that one sometimes just to keep up with the zombie name and all that. Then I one night was in I was thinking about Bruce Campbell, and I on impulse had
Just
this...
laying in bed thinking about Bruce
Exactly.
Campbell. Doesn't
Exactly.
everybody? Doesn't everybody?
Exactly. He's amazing. I remember meeting him in real life, and kind of the reason I kind of tagged him in the picture of when I made the Ash vs. Evil Dead camp, and it was the entire cabin. I played around with that for a while. I loved it. In terms of the reference, it was great, but in terms of camp building, I wanted something kind of extravagant that I haven't done before, and I bought a lot of stuff on the Atomic Shop, and the amount of trees I used for the actual Alice in Wonderland type Halloween camp, it was amazing. And during that time, I thought, everyone's been talking about making a Taco Bell, making a Burger King. And I remember a while back during Meat Week, I had met this guy who cosplayed as Colonel Sanders. And it was insane. So months late, I haven't seen that guy on since that Meat Week of 1 year ago. Not even this year's Meat Week. And so when I introduced my friend to this game, he was instantly in love with that idea. So it took me not even 4 hours, and I built my friend, who I introduced to the game barely at level 5, an entire KFC, and he has not changed it yet. And I gotta say, ever since that and the camps and coming back to McDonald's, camp building is something that is dwelling deep in my heart as something special.
Oh my gosh.
Camp building is the shit.
Okay, so Zombie, I've been to numerous parts of your camps, from the cabin in the woods, to your zombie hunt, to your McDonald's, and everywhere else in between. Wow, that's been to a lot of your camps. What would you say is your most favorited used item from the Atomic Shop?
That is a very good question.
Now, that can go from item to wallpaper to photo emote, anything.
Let's see here. When it comes to McDonald's and the Atomic Shop, one thing I gotta say that when McDonald's was first made, it didn't require too much of the Atomic Shop. But then, when the Nuka-Cola bundle was announced, my heart skipped a beat. I knew this was something that I needed, and I didn't have Fallout First at the time, so the atoms weren't exactly rolling in, so I remember I had to save up and be patient just to actually pay more money for atoms, which is not the, the best of ideas, but
Okay,
I gotta
we
say,
fully
it was
support
so
you.
worth it. I fell in love with that Nuka-Cola bundle because that definitely just stapled McDonald's more into the ground, and I haven't been able to not use anything from that bundle in the creation of a McDonald's since I found it, which I think was about a year and a half ago they introduced that, and I haven't really seen them add it that much, like pieces of it. I haven't seen them add that much of it into discounted bundles on the Atomic Shop yet, which I'm surprised about.
Yeah. I agree on that one.
Absolutely. My turn. Okay. So you were talking a little bit when you actually stumbled across, well, excuse me, when Trizzle stumbled across you out there on the White Springs back 9. It was interesting because you were saying that kind of rekindled your, not necessarily passion, but that opened the door back up for you to get back on social media and start creating content outside of just the game itself. So why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what you create in Fallout 76 as far as content goes, and that can be pictures, movies, videos, tutorials, streaming, etc. So go ahead and amuse us with your musings.
Yeah, well, because of the McDonald's, I started with a group of mine I've been playing with for a couple years now, and I'm not sure if any of them have entered the stream. I don't know their Twitch names, but they held a very dear spot in my heart because they were the group I remember that I loved playing with. And, we always keep tabs on each other, and that love for them kind of made me think I can totally expand, of course, still keeping near and dear to their hearts because they're just some great people. But then when I talked to Trizzle that night, I, was really thankful, and, I don't know, I can't even say the words. I can't even have the right words for it because I've been so excited since I've met her.
You were gobstopped, I believe is what the kids are saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I gave you no choice that night. I dragged you everywhere with me to Appalachia. We went everywhere.
Oh yeah, I loved that night. Was so great because you are kind of the doorway of what I remember when I was playing beta before the game even came out. Everyone had their, what was it called, skepticism or something of the game, and I'm like, you know what? Playing Fallout with your friends is something we've asked for a while, and I know I'm gonna love it. So when I started the game, there were so many randoms I played with and instances, and even 2 great friends I met who I still talk to this day, and along with the other people, and it's just increased from there. And when Trizzle found me and I kind of had so much enthusiasm because I found what I've been looking for since day one, and that was community. People coming together to be so creative with this game, and I was just like taken back about how many people out there are passionate about this game that I've loved for years. I've been playing. I knew about Fallout 1 and 2 because I had grandparents who played on the computer with it and they always told me about it. And I remember Fallout 3 and New Vegas stumbled upon me during Christmas when we were doing Secret Santa, and the video games were accidentally kicked under the chair, and I picked them up and I'm like, "Huh, I'll try this out." I haven't been off of Fallout since I was a child, and the DLCs in every game have blown me away. And it's so awesome to know that something as much as the community can blow me away more than the DLCs in some of these games. And
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
you guys streaming, I've wanted to stream for a long time. I love playing games, and I'm hoping to do some stuff in the future. Maybe some McDonald's nights, running Queens non-stop, and
There you
maybe
go.
I've even thought of a marathon, like running from one end to here, with some fun instances in between. Maybe like this person has to stop their traveling just to defeat this certain creature, and maybe do some giveaways, because I haven't been this invested in a game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of community, quick shout out to everybody in the chat. A lot of new faces here supporting, as they are putting it, their boy,
Boy.
Zombie Killer.
Yeah.
You are so many people's boy. But just wanted to say, we love you, fellow dwellers. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're all having a
Yes.
fantastic night, or a killer night, as it were. Now, Zombie, you've been making photos, though, and videos. And you recently won the Instagram-based challenge, the Fallout 76 video challenge, which was pretty slick job there, sport.
Yeah,
I gotta
boy.
say, I love that page. What they do is something that I loved. Like, to be a part of all those challenges and to see everyone posting for Appalachian Terrence's posts for the power armor. The amount of people we had on that was freaking phenomenal. I didn't know power armor was that popular or that beautiful. That all those pictures were freaking breathtaking. And
A lot of
I
dope
gotta
pictures.
say, that video I made with Rockin' Robin and all the explosions, and oh man, I gotta say that was so much fun to make, and I made it basically in one night, like not even 10 minutes before I went to work, and I didn't even know. It was just to promote the challenge, and I didn't even know the amount of love it was gonna receive until the end of the day at work. And so my heart, and just like the Grinch, is growing 3 times in size literally every day from playing this game. And even when I'm not playing this game, I'm still kind of playing this game, especially with Insta and Twitter, and posting literally every experience I have, and it's a new experience every time, and it's beautiful. Even if we're extending to the Red Dead 2, that is becoming popular, and I gotta say, getting to be a cowboy, now that's a hootenanny in itself.
For real.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that answer, young man. I mean, Mr.
Cool.
Boy.
Gosh.
So
Anybody?
Skullie.
I know.
Hey.
Are we ready?
No, I was gonna say, anybody else hearing a little echo, just a little bit?
I think it's coming out of Zombie's mic, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's when he talks.
Ah,
Really? Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. A little minor feedback loop, but it's okay.
I have it open on my laptop to stream, but I turned it very much so down, and I'm using my headset to talk
It's
on my
alright.
phone
Yeah,
through Bluetooth.
No big.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Can
No
you hear my
big deal.
voice? I can
On
hear
to
my voice a couple of
Skullie's
times.
favorite part.
So, I'm not gonna call it a camp. Can we go see your McDonald's?
Oh yeah, I've been. Oh man, you guys are gonna love this. You're in for a real treat. Ooh, a guided meditation is already right next to it. Yes,
Ooh.
I decided to change it from underneath the River Gorge Bridge and away from the White Springs and
Ooh.
into somewhere with a wonderful view, kind of like a hidden gem if you ever come across it.
Nice.
Awesome. And away we go to the fine establishment.
Hey guys, I didn't get lost this time.
Wow. I'm gonna jot that down. Skullie did not get lost this time around. Oh no, I'm being burned into a camp. Help! I don't want to be a Happy Meal.
Oh no. Are you inside the camp?
Not anymore. You can't get me
Oh,
this
yeah,
time,
thank
Mr.
goodness.
Zombie Man.
Foil
Oh.
again.
I
Dang
don't
it.
know what it-
Let me tell you what's
Maybe the
really
Happy
in these
Meal.
burgers.
I would be the veggie burger as I am the team's herbivore.
I'm gonna turn away as it's loading in for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also gonna turn off my my HUD. Please excuse me.
I'll,
So
I'll
scandalous.
tell you what, though. Since that last update, I'm basically a nothing vor, because I don't have to eat at
And it's
all.
nighttime. Oh, sorry.
Peachy
I'm a
Keen.
nothing vor. I'm a wine vor. I just drink Tarberry wine.
Pretty much a winovore, yeah.
Wine of war.
I still eat glowing meat.
Oh.
I
Mm.
kind of resorted to some cannibalism at one point.
Good. Good.
That explains the makeover.
Well, welcome. As you can see, the giant M indicates this place is McDonald's.
I've never heard of a McDonald's. What is that?
A
What do they sell here?
McDonald's. Oh man, that's a long story right there.
Let me dazzle you.
Let's see. In the summer of 1953.
Oh my god, do you know all this?
No, I'm kidding. I don't
Oh
know.
my
Really.
goodness.
I really don't know the history of McDonald's. I have a friend of mine who works there, but he only told me how to make the iced coffee, and that's about it.
Mm.
A whole shitload of cream, that's how.
Oh yeah, honestly, the only way. Well, right here, as you can see, where it has the Nuka-Cola quantum sign. This is the original. This has been here since day one. I remember this item was an Atomic Shop item from a couple of, the first
Yeah.
year. I can't remember
Yeah.
what time, but
Within
then
the first year.
yeah, and I used to have a non-pristine Nuka-Cola machine and a little serving area for drinks and all that. Of course, it has increased in the love and lights. One thing I'm not sure if anyone has noticed, the American flag I have is dirty. And it's from the Pioneer Scouts, and it used to be very
Really
clean.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
that too. They dirtied up our flag from the
At
update.
Bethesda, I'm gonna have to send Mr. Clean after you just to clean all these things for you. So yeah,
Throw it in a
The
washer with
daily
some
ops.
Abraxo.
oh, Abraxo Cleaner, the best.
It'll come right out.
I'm wondering.
We have had a couple different events in game that have allowed for a lot of these items to be an essential part of McDonald's. The daily ops for the dinner choice, take it or leave it sign, the animatronic clown. I knew that was an instant love. My Ronald McDonald, who
I am
scares
so glad
customers
I never
away.
got that.
I was sitting here like, is this
Oh,
what
yeah.
kids is this what Ronald McDonald looks like to kids who are afraid of clowns?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald after a entire weekend doing Psycho. Or maybe Psycho Tats. I think Psycho Tats, that's what that is.
Ronald McDonald is actually in Fallout lore the first one to have taken Jet.
That's big.
In
after this?
of course, the lamps outside here have
Yes,
definitely
I
been
love
yes.
I fell in love with those since I saw those, and they, believe it or not, they actually don't take up light budget. So you can add your 50 lights and 8 of these bad boys. Inside the kitchen, I have changed this around ever so slightly through the years. It used to be all wood in the front, very cheap cabinet cases for books. And with the addition of a beautiful Slocum's Joe vending machine, I can now serve kind of anything. And I kind of clip these Nuka-Cola posters into there. I just got the notification I'm starving. That's wonderful. And the Slocum Joe bar, or the Red Rocket, I believe. I can't remember which one this is. Red Rocket, yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely added to the aesthetic. The floor I made all yellow. And I didn't think of this before, but I noticed you could put these stoves, these broken stoves. Oh, I mean, these perfectly working stoves on top of each other. Then when the red stove came out, I had when it first came out, I didn't even have McDonald's in thought, and I definitely had to buy that. I had 0 people working in here besides me, but when the challenge came out to acquire these wonderful workers you see here, my Harambe 1, 2, 3, and 4, I fell in love. I had a shrine to Harambe in a porta potty. And when I found these, I was like, I can't disrespect him any longer by putting him in a porta potty. They upgraded to the kitchen.
No more
Meat Week
poo-poos for you.
Meat Week brought me a wonderful grill to make wonderful cranburgers, the stainless steel refrigerator, the wallpapers. I fell in love as I kept creating all this. And the more and more it went on, I couldn't get away from a lot of these creations. And before I show you inside, I'm going to show you the rest of the McDonald's. If you come over out here, I used to have enough budget to put boards out here, but I decided against that and added a little bit more detail. The stash box items and all that. Over here is the drive-thru. This is another favorite of mine. I haven't been able to not put this in a McDonald's since I built one. Looks like someone's having a good time, and that's amazing.
Sure. Of course.
I wish you could get like a bonus for like on those rides, like 5%, happy-go-lucky increase or XP.
I
or
feel like
something.
happiness going to like endurance. It gives you like 2 endurance.
Yes.
And you get a smiley face. And Fen is sliding around while looking like he is still riding Mr. Fuzzy.
Yep.
Oh my.
That's the bonus you get for riding it long enough.
Let's do it.
This is over here's the rest of the drive-through. I remember seeing this giant truck bed, and I thought, "Yep, that's definitely this was the first only ever part of a vehicle that was going in a drive-through." Then they kept adding more and more vehicle-looking atomic shop items like this stash box, and that just further increased my love for this drive-through.
I love how you
And
put the lights on the back here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I gotta say
Small
that was
detail
a
for sure.
small detail. Yeah, I haven't been able to not put those red. I haven't been able to not do a lot of things for this McDonald's. I love it. Like, if you guys come over here, this is definitely the seasonal rewards. As soon as I saw it, when McDonald's was not only able to have a drive-thru, but a play place. If you look inside, is my little Panic at the Disco
Yes.
Thunderdome
Cute.
battle going on between Grognak and Grelock. I hope I said that right. with a supportive, similar looking shroud over here to support his boy,
Oh my.
Grognak.
The Silver Shroud? Never heard of him.
Oh
Ooh.
my goodness. This is
So yeah,
funny.
I was so happy the disco ball. When I made this camp on the cliffside, I was like, oh yes, the kids are playing near the cliff in case, this whole thing needs a little push.
It's the apocalypse.
Alright.
There's no such thing as liability law anymore, sport.
So we're gonna go past this giant window thing over here. At the top, I'm just gonna tell you, there's just all the workshop stuff. Don't need to worry about that. And a super generator, which, yeah, it's just super.
Oh.
But back here, this is my throne. This is after a long day of adventuring. You just want to sit back, relax, and represent how much ass you've kicked out here after a long, hard day.
Yes.
This was, I gotta say, at first I didn't really think much. I decided for a throne during the height of, or I'm sorry, the beginning process of making a McDonald's. And one day when I moved to the side of a road near Vault 76, I had this outside area that had nothing to it, so I decided to put the Grognak throne there. And just like every first little staple of items, something just clicked in my head, and I just kept going and going with it. And now one of my favorite pieces back here is actually the wings behind it with that
Yes.
blood eagle thing. It was breathtaking, and I haven't been able to get away
nice.
from this kind of.
You're sliding now.
Well, you know what
I
they
am
say.
too.
This
Low
throne
rider.
reminds me of a pretty famous saying that I'm gonna butcher. Heavy lies the head that wears the ghoul mask. I mean crown. I mean ghoul mask. At least it's it's production quality. It's a great mask.
There's this picture of a ghoul I took at the White Springs with sunglasses on, and ever since then, I'm just like, please, Bethesda, can I just wear some sunshades on this guy? His eyes may be glowing, and they're beautiful, and oh my goodness, you're sliding around.
Both of you guys are.
That's
so
right.
funny.
If anyone has the chic pose and wants to stand next to Zombie, because
It's like
he's still doing that hand animation where he's tapping the
Yeah.
skull.
It's like the waltz, but really hard on your hammies, because I'm doing a squat.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back one more time.
Start playing Low Rider pretty soon.
Oh my goodness. That would be perfect. I had to listen to that song for like, I don't know, 13 years, because that's
The
all that played on Nick at Night.
Well,
throne makes you sit a little lower.
Because the grog neck roll
Oh,
is a
we got
little lower.
we got a fake man or
Uh-oh.
person in the chat. Let me go
we
ahead
don't
and
want a fake man.
Ooh.
ban this
Do
person
you
for
want to become famous?
Oh, too bad. Zelemental X08. Goodbye.
It's okay. We don't want to be famous.
Yeah. We want to
This
be
famous.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said.
But really, this is a fun throne. A fun
Mhm.
little
With-
throne area and a nice photo op for the kids coming to McDonald's.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. When the kids want to feel like a king.
For kids.
I guess Burger King has a long line of love, because I guess that'll be the throne for the king if they ever add sort of a crown in this game.
Ooh.
Well, there's always that Viking helmet that you could just do like
Very
I don't
true.
know. Burger
You know,
thong.
I gotta
Oh,
say,
there goes Jay.
if they ever
Oh,
add
goodness.
mods to this game, I will add the Burger King outfit to this game.
Well, it's in the
Ooh.
works. Well, that's the interesting thing because there is mod support on Steam, and they have talked about it in previous notes. I don't know if they've fully decided one way or the other yet, but it would be very interesting to see mod support for this game and what that's going to actually look like because as with the Steam support, Nexus support, you're not supposed to do any mods that give you an advantage when it comes to gameplay. So a lot of it is texture-based, skin-based. So very well, we could see some mods that change hats into crowns or add sunglasses to masks. You never know.
Don't mind me just doing inappropriate things.
But yeah, I believe there's
Where's that
another part
hand
to
going?
this fast. Ooh.
Oh my.
Hello. Hey, my mom's watching.
Literally, she is.
Oh dear. Close your eyes, Chris.
Nothing happened.
Now there's another part to this. The back
Backside.
office.
There is, yeah. Well, actually, this is kind of. I don't want to say employee lounge because since I'm kind of the only one working here, but this is my living quarters. I am 100% wanting to start every bit of my future streams here in the Quantum Corner.
Oh my gosh, you've really ramped this up.
I didn't even know what I was doing when I started. I just started throwing stuff together, trying to think what looks good. And
That's cool.
it just came to me. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Hi, Daggery. Small
Jesus.
detail. She talks a lot. But at the same time, I dressed her to look like a McDonald's employee.
I love how
With the
she's
face
wearing a
mask on. Yes!
And oh yes, yes. Many of us here are in wonderful masks.
Love
to-
the computers. Looks like computers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is. I wish I had a real life setup that looked like this. I only have one laptop, and
Man.
I would
Ben,
love.
Oh, spicy. Bad. Get away from Sophia like that.
Miss DeGad.
Oh my god.
Oh
But no, this is a
my.
really cool back room, and it's tight because not a lot of people use this carpet, and I'm always happy when I come to your base because you've always used it. And I'm like, yes.
thank you.
Gosh, once
very
it comes
nice.
out again, if it ever does, I'm getting
I
it.
can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Do it,
Behind
Jay.
door number one
Do
here,
it,
which
Jay.
is
I
kind
just
of
can't. I
another
just
door.
can't.
Ooh, another door.
Oh man.
So, I at first dreaded the fact all I had was a porta potty here at McDonald's, but then my love,
Oh.
my love for bathrooms has increased so much more. Every time I go to a base with a bathroom, I'm fanboying everywhere. I'm just like, oh my goodness,
That
thank
sounds
you.
messy.
Oh,
Just-
yeah.
Just
It-
getting
and honestly-
fanboy all over the place. Gross.
And I, with the Thanksgiving display shelves, I think someone's invading your privacy over here.
There's a
Oh
party in the
my.
bathroom, guys.
Oh,
Oh my,
oh
Fen.
my.
Whoa.
Excuse
gonna-
me.
Just gonna sit there real quick.
I-
This is my seat now.
Hey, we all getting in the bathroom here?
I reserved this room. I thought it was the party room. Is this not
Right. We're hotboxing the bathroom, guys.
Oh yeah. Don't
Skullie
worry, we
is
got
like,
the
Turn the
windows
shower
open.
on, bro. Turn the shower on, man.
the?
This is the only seat in the room.
No, you gotta get in the tub. It's the best place.
Rub-a-dub-dub. 2 men and 1 ghoul in a tub.
Rub it.
Always a fun time. I
2 men and my boy. Zombie killer.
I'll tell you, I can't wait to see those pristine toilets. I don't think
Oh.
I've ever been more
I
I
excited
think it's
for a
expected
toilet
to come
in my
out on a
life.
scoreboard, right?
Yes.
Right?
God, yes.
I don't
so
care if it'll
happy.
be whatever 20. What's the highest number of an atomic shop item I've seen in the atomic shop? I'll still pay for it.
1800.
I will
Mm,
pay 1800 for it.
2022 was the original Free States. That Free States bundle was like 22.
I remember that.
Holy Mothman,
Yeah.
Grognak.
That
Could've
wasn't
been-
free anything. There was nothing free about that bundle.
Nope.
Nah. But
Not
now, I
even worth
mean,
it.
technically it would be, if it was in Atoms, I feel like it would be the Brotherhood of Steel bundle, but you got to pay real money for that.
Oh man, the amount of stuff to go into that whole thing if you want to get everything is just. I gotta wait to get paid.
Yeah. Seems like a good prefab in that, though. Good prefab bundle. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For
By the
sure.
way-
And now, for the last little detail. Oh, I'm gonna have to go do some murdering. I'm gonna need some Mirelurk eggs real quick. I'm gonna show y'all the most wonderful thing about this camp, the #1 staple, which is my favorite thing to hunt down for, is my Happy Meal. Now, fun fact, the reason you have my Sanitron collection is not for the upcoming holidays. I mean, yes, it is. But he is the #1 supplier of the toys for our Happy Meal toys.
Oh, yes.
Did anyone else notice the chickens in the drive-thru window?
That's
My
awesome.
little
because I was gonna ask.
McNuggets.
It's like 12 piece, please. Actually, I want an 11 piece.
You know,
It's
just
a
give me the whole
special
chicken.
price. Yeah.
You
I
got
am
any
risking
eggs?
my life grabbing these eggs. I'm about to get hit by a Mirelurk queen, but that's all part of the fun.
That builds character, zombie.
Yeah.
Indeed. Gotta do what you gotta do for the customer. Oh, there's so many things happening behind me.
So much death, so much destruction. I have to say
Alright.
that you actually found a pretty peaceful location considering the location of this place.
Right?
Yeah.
This is similar to where I just had my camp up in the Savage Divide. I had a whole entire rock wall behind me, and I had enough space to make my wonderful overlook, which I gotta say that I've never built anything similar to a house before, but I was in love. And I had a source of blood eagles to eat. I mean, cultists, yeah, they were below me, and I could use the cannibal perk in case I was hungry. And then I was running around here looking for somewhere, and this flat piece of side of the mountain just appeared right in front of me. Very similar. And I'm like, this is it. This is the one.
Hey, Triz, come up here with
This
me.
is the way.
Do you get any enemy spawns up here, or is it in a strange little,
I-
buffer zone?
One time, a super mutant spawned where my workers are in the drive-thru, and then way in the distance, not too way off in the distance, but the Mothman was visiting McDonald's for
say.
a bit.
I thought that you were near random event spawn. I think
I
there's
believe so.
one just a little bit northeast of you. Like maybe
Yeah.
200, 300 yards away. That's pretty cool.
Okay, let me put on my super duper here. We're about to cook up some Happy Meals for y'all. Let's see how many I can make with the limited amount of potatoes I can place on the ground. Oh yeah, my budget is completely full, so that's always fun.
Don't mind us, we're just taking pictures under the golden arches.
Will be somebody else's Happy Meal. Just kidding.
Yes.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
Do enjoy a good Happy Meal.
I was only able to make 3.
Looks
So
like we
out
gotta
of the-
fight to the death for one of them.
Is there an Impossible Burger option?
No.
I'll take
Let's see,
that.
hold on. Let's see here.
Get up top there, Jay.
Shit.
Get up on top on that.
I think I have an idea for that. Whenever the aesthetics are set. Ooh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, there it is, the tree pose.
And then get in the middle of the arches.
I feel like we're playing Tetris with people falling into place.
Din,
Right?
din, din, din.
There we
Ding.
go.
That was my attempt at Tetris music.
That sounded more like Qbert.
Well,
Wait there.
so many games from back then that were supposed to be tense did the same exact thing. They just did the Jaws song in 8-bit form.
Got it.
Look at all these.
Yes! Awesome, Jay.
Look at these
Somebody's
damn
floating.
heroes. Looks like you're about to eviscerate your testicles.
Oh.
He's loving it.
Why?
Sir, you have horrible testicular torsion. How did this happen? I was trying to pose playing the guitar on top of the McDonald's M arch, of course. Duh.
And I fell on my.
I'm pretty sure it's the number 3 cause of all testicle injuries is trying to show off on the arches at a McDonald's. You can quote me on that next time you're
You
talking
ever
to
go
a
to a
doctor.
McDonald's in real life and you see people trying to get up to the top of the sign of the post?
Why?
I'll be very impressed.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, I was just shown by Luke the Vault Dweller the other day about the world's biggest McDonald's and the world's oldest McDonald's. The oldest is in California. I think it's the original because it was the one made in 1953. I think that was the year.
Oh, yeah.
And the one in Florida even has a pizza. It has a pizza maker oven, and my mind was blown. I'm like, pizza from McDonald's? What? I need me some of that. I mean, I'm not sure if that's true Italian right there, but like, I would definitely want to try that.
In most other countries, you can buy a beer. Now, I'm curious, have you ever been to a McDonald's in that other dimension called real life, where it has, a giant fish tank in the middle? Because have you seen some of these fish tank builds that people are putting out? You should check it out on YouTube.
yes.
Everybody watching at home, the ability to make a fish tank has been relatively new. If you have the greenhouse walls, go ahead and watch a YouTube tutorial about greenhouse walls and fish tanks. You won't regret it, and you'll be like, well, now I gotta do this. But if you don't have the fish mounts, well, good luck.
Yeah, I got me a little fish tank at my camp.
Ooh.
Fishies.
Yeah, in my shelter. I built it in my shelter.
But this is a wonderful camp.
The last detail here, I'm going to drop right here. I gotta say, this, I'm definitely having more nights of in terms of food and parties and all that. But here you are is...
Here you are is...
Hold on. Wait a second.
Here you are
Almost there.
is...
Oh. Fenwa looks so hungry.
I'm starving. I was promised a
There
cram
you are.
burger.
It
I'm
is
cutting.
your Happy Meal containing the Nuka-Cola Quantum, a cram burger, gumdrops, and whatever toy pops out of the Mr. Santatron.
Oh, that is so
Nice.
cute.
No, that is cute.
That is super adorable.
All right, now who wants to fight for it?
Well, it's up for grabs for the first one. Oh my.
Oh, let the boys handle this.
I got 0 ammo. Click, 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 click.
Got him. Well, I guess I'm taking it. Yeah.
I have 2 more,
Now run away.
and the next one contains a Jangles the Moon Monkey, a
Jingle,
Nuka
jingle.
Orange,
Mhm.
and instead of some gumdrops, I'll put in a perfectly preserved pie
Oh my god.
due to the apple
Nuka.
pies. at
Whoa,
McDonald's.
Scullie's like, I'll take the pie.
Now,
She wants
I'm
pie.
curious.
Fine.
Is it
I don't know.
sanitary to stand on the counters like that?
You know,
All the things you walk in the wasteland, it can't be good for anybody.
Hey guys, look at
Indeed.
the reflection here, the shadow of the ammo.
Ooh.
With the blood splatter and everything.
Now that's a photo you need to get, Zombie.
oh yeah, that it's
photo of
this
the
over
shadow.
here is an insane. Oh, the
Oh,
the
it's
shadow of
cute.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
I
the
had
shadow
it.
ammo.
Yeah, I took a picture
Nice.
of that. Luke, the day Luke the Vault Dweller helped me out make this, he stood there, and I took a picture, and it was kind of a little teaser I had of the return of McDonald's.
Like Alfred Hitchcock's shadow.
Exactly.
Who's Alfred Hitchcock?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of that cock guy.
Ooh, the blood.
Yeah, it sounds like a psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the blood. It's perfect.
You know, now I wish that I could Bill and Ted time travel, kidnap Alfred Hitchcock and be like, bro, make a horror movie about McDonald's. Do it. And it would be phenomenal. You know it would.
Oh, yes.
I've heard so many fast food nightmare stories.
Well, haven't we all experienced them? This is America.
I'm just
After
glad
all.
I'm just glad any kind of nightmare experience I have over here can be solved with a little explosions.
Run away! Really an excellent camp. Thank you for showing us, Zombie.
Thank you. It's been an honor. The last fight for your life Happy Meal contains the Nuka-Cola Wild, the potato crisps, the cranberger, and a silver tie Mr. Fuzzy. For those who want to enjoy the experience of Nuka-Cola Wild, which I thought for the longest time gave you increased carry weight, and then I was lied to after so many months of drinking it. I realized it did not give you carry weight, and I was
You drank it for months and didn't check what it was doing. Oh, Zombie.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Yes, I'm with Taco in chat. I want some chicken nuggies now.
God, all I
Yeah,
want is a
dude.
Big Mac right now. I'm full from dinner. It's just like, all I want is McDonald's. Damn you,
Oh,
zombie!
Oh, one final thing to say. Every weapon I have in my stash is literally named after a McDonald's food menu item.
That's
My Big Mac is currently my bloodied primed, limb damage, that's crit, Gosh
How do you
shotgun.
remember all that? Like, okay, I'll just take a number 3 with cheese. Oh, that's my vampires exploding,
Isn't a
Gatling
number?
gun.
Hold on, a number 3 with cheese on the McDonald's menu. I think isn't that a double cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Hold
Wouldn't
on.
it be a Royale with
Hold on.
cheese?
Ah, my Royale with cheese. Now that's my number 1. That is my Bloodied Faster Fire Rate Fixer.
Ooh, nice.
I have the spicy McNuggets, the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, which is my Queen Killer. It's my bloody. It's my. Hold on, let me just whip this out real quick.
Oh, okay. It's that Soul Channel.
Oh my. I'm gonna slowly back away.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
this
Literally
right
whipped it
here.
out.
That is mighty big. That is a mighty big, supersized. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
Oh, the chainsaw. Definitely, probably is gonna mow me down easily.
Run away!
But yeah, that's all. That's all, folks, for this place.
That's awesome.
Place
Thank
I'm
you
never gonna get away from.
so much, Zombie. This is awesome.
I'm gonna eat my my cranberger and drink my Nuka Orange and my pie.
Ooh.
I love getting those McDonald's holiday pies. They're so delicious.
Oh,
They're
they're
so
so
good.
good.
Yeah. Pie.
Yeah,
I-
excellent camp zombie.
Yeah.
Definitely love
Thank you so
the
much.
signage and everything that goes with it.
I appreciate you guys so much right now.
Aw.
Well, it's not only cool looking, it's functional. You can walk around the entire thing. You don't get stuck. There was 5 of us walking around, and we did it just
Yeah.
fine, which is
Yeah.
awesome. And
Now,
Harambe.
fun fact. One time on Rifle Gaming's stream, he was doing a bunch of camp visits, and I was so lucky to grab his attention, and I had the entire server going crazy. I still have the picture on my other Xbox, and that was a day or a night. I can't even remember. It was he just showed up, and then next thing you know, I have about 23 people running around, activating everything, opening doors, clicking everything, all the lights and everything. It was
Oh my
it was an experience.
goodness.
We all took a photo. I had some stairs going because it was elevated, and whew, it was a day for McDonald's. Let me tell you, I think our busiest. I definitely ran out of food.
Awesome.
Oh goodness.
All right. I guess we need to go back to the Batcave now, huh?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, which
Circle back
reminds
up
me.
again.
Yeah, I have a new. It's interesting. I found this old holotape that was recorded in Flatwoods for. I guess it's an advertisement for cranbergers, which were invented in Flatwoods. Hiya, folks. I'm Delbert Winters, inventor, entrepreneur, and neighborhood watchman extraordinaire. Let me ask you something. If it tastes super swell and fills your tummy, does it really matter if the ingredients on their own taste kind of funny? Heck no, friend. But what is this culinary marvel, you ask? I'm talking about cranbergers, of course. The newest, hottest foodstuff, mostly meat and none of the fluff. All you need is boiled water, Meyerlurk eggs, potatoes, wood for burning, and don't forget the key component, cram! Once you got it all together and plated, say goodbye to hunger, it's about to be sated. And if you're no whiz in the kitchen, never fear, I make 'em myself, served with a cold beer. Come on over to Flatwoods and ask the nearest responder for Del, and I'll whip you up as many cranbergers as you can stomach, pal. Remember, Delbert Winters Cranbergers. Don't just eat it, cram it. For kids.
Cram that shit in your mouth, man. Just cram it in there.
Cranbergers. Which is interesting because don't cranbergers exist in other games? Wasn't it in Fallout 4? Or am I crazy? Was it introduced only in 76?
Cranberger?
Cram itself existed, I believe.
Cranbergers.
Burger.
The cram burger.
Well,
the burger part. The burger.
I believe the cram burger definitely should exist. I'm gonna have to play some Fallout 4 tomorrow.
Right? I thought
Meyerlurk eggs, the boiled water, the potatoes, it's all there.
because I wanted to say in one of the other games you could buy it from a caravan, but I might be thinking about something else entirely. I think I'm thinking about a boxed lunch that came with cram. That's what I'm thinking of.
My number one food from Fallout 4, all I remember is the pink goo.
Oh yeah, I used to put that out everywhere because it looked so cool. Back in the day when you had to drop items to decorate. Remember that?
Wonderful times.
Oh, I was watching you play the game. Okay. Are we ready? For
So,
Do it.
Cranberger is just from Fallout 76.
ooh,
Ah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
We got fact checkers, yo. We got fact checkers. What's fact checkers?
Yeah.
So
All right.
after
do
the
this.
silence that was last week's release, we got new stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
You
and
did.
so much stuff. How's everybody's wallet feeling?
It hurts.
Strained. Now,
Oh
Skullie, you gonna kick it off for us?
My wallet is good.
Oh, yeah, I'll take the first one. So for those of you who weren't aware yet, Fallout First members do get a free shelter, the Vault Lobby. Yes, I'm just gonna nab that real quick.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. It's cool. I'm playing with it. But if you want the Vault Atrium, guys, you have to spend a whopping 1,800 atoms for this extra tall beauty. With an overseer's office.
Oh, it's so much anxiety now. I have a big empty atrium and a big empty lobby shelter and a big empty utility shelter.
Right?
Because you can place all three, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, you can place all three, and then
No,
if you have,
that's
you can do all three, and you can do doors so they all enter into each other as well.
Excellent.
Yes. Also, hi Skippy. Skippy made it in chat.
Skippy,
Mr. Skippy.
Skippy.
Good to see you, sport.
Yes. So, and I know some of you noticed. I noticed yesterday when they updated the Atomic Shop, there was a bundle for the Vault Catwalk.
Yes, I got that.
Yes.
Then it went away.
Yes, and then it disappeared along with the bundles tab that was also there on the side, where it has featured Fallout First apparel, so on and so forth.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure
And-
what happened to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I don't know. Maybe they realized. Who knows?
From what I
Dynamic
know
pricing
is-
malfunction is what Greg just said.
Yes.
Which,
So-
as some of you might not know, they recently finally started becoming an ethical business and reduced the price of bundles if you own things within it. Now, so there was an issue with that apparently, and that's why it got taken down. Too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were one of the few lucky people that got the catwalk bundle, give yourself a round of applause and a sigh of relief because, yeah, that was gone in a heartbeat.
No
Yes.
doubt they'll be bringing that back.
Oh yes, hopefully soon.
Yeah. Hopefully soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you don't want to wait for the bundle to come back, you can buy all of these things separately. You can get the Vault Catwalk for 500 atoms. And fun fact, you can build this out above ground. That's fun.
Yes. You can build all of these above ground.
Oh yes.
So
And
that's really cool.
there's also the 15 lunch boxes for 500 atoms, but you can also buy them with your gold bullion. So
Save your money.
yeah.
Ah, the gold bullion.
Mhm.
And I'm so excited for this one, guys.
Carpet.
The carpet set. Oh my god.
So beautiful.
We have more intricate flooring. And one of them's purple.
Oh, go really cute with your Mothman wallpaper.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the, oh wow, I can't pronounce some of these. Abastrate? Abastrate? Checkers, tiles, and purple ferns floor.
Mm-hmm.
The checkers actually looks really good with the dark wood Mothman wallpaper.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That checkers is gonna be very creative for a lot of people who want to put a tiny little chessboard in their camp. I've saw that idea like not even a couple hours after it was out.
Mm.
And I gotta say, the first pattern, the red one, looks something like if I go to the movies and I look at the floor and it's all red
Yeah.
and everything, it definitely that's very aesthetic.
I just want that vault bed.
I know, right?
Right?
I don't want that bed. No, no. Rex's Discord
Perhaps
keeps
next
on
week.
cutting him out.
Yeah. I want to say try force stopping it and then opening it up again. You know, the whole turn it on and off again. Sometimes it works.
It could need an update as well.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, he's got time. We'll save him one of the last tabs. So the next one is the utility wall shelf. I haven't gotten to play with these yet, but it doesn't look like a lot of space to put stuff on.
Do you put junk on it or just atomic stuff on there? Does anybody know?
I think you place items on it.
Yeah, it's for placing items, but it's interesting because, as we all know, some of the furniture pieces that are supposed to go on walls don't really do it that well. So I'm curious to see that in action, especially on different types of walls and walls with wallpaper.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I always think about the utility cabinet that's supposed to go on the wall, and they haven't fixed that, and it's been over 2 years.
Yeah.
Lame.
Which is like, I want to put it on a wall, man. Let me.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be backwards and inside of the wall. I want to put it on the wall. Thank you.
Please and thank you. But yes, this
Yeah.
is.
Or when you click it when it's green and it's just like, oh, nope.
Yep.
Hey, you wanted to do that? No.
No. You see, this is tentatively green. It's not actually green.
Yes. Oh my
This
goodness.
is one of those greens, if you go through a red light at the speed force at maximum, it looks green.
You just keep on spamming your A button, and this hopefully will displace. Good luck with
Yeah.
that.
Like you do with the wires.
Yes.
But yes, guys, this is 300 atoms by itself. Also, 300 atoms is the fluorescent light set. I mean, I wouldn't buy it by itself. That's something I would like in a bundle. It's a nice,
Oh, you mean that catwalk bundle they had?
yeah. It's
I
a
know.
it's a bonus item.
It is. I know. Ginger got the bundle, but my PS4 bunny, she missed out on that. It's really bummed. Oh, man.
God. And then the illuminated signs, which honestly, I don't think we should have to pay atoms to get this. I think it should have come with the vaults.
Atrium. Yeah, like half this stuff should have just came with it for
Mhm.
sure. Yeah.
So
I would have made sense.
Skippy,
a while back.
each room, atrium, shelter, and lobby, they have their own lobby budget. They have their own
Yes.
budgets. You don't have to share them.
yep.
So you literally have 1, 2, 3, 4 over 2,400. You have a lot of budget to
Oh,
spare.
So much
Oh, yeah.
budget.
I'm having anxiety. I'm just gonna throw a tree in the middle of the atrium and go, there you go.
Just take your
That's
time
what
with
we-
it, Triz.
Is what we like to call bulk budget. Ugh.
This is a bulk budget, man. This is like the Costco version of building.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm getting moisture in my mic because it's so moist after talking about that.
Oh my goodness. And then also available, which is the item I want, actually, is the potted tree. This looks
Oh,
so
yes.
nice. The colors on the leaves. Ugh. Yes, please.
Mhm.
And it also has Vault Girl on it. There's Vault Boy on one side and Vault Girl on the other.
Shut up. I didn't notice that part.
Yes, I noticed it in the build menu. I was like, yay!
Oh my gosh. I need that.
I'm just gonna face Vault Boy towards the wall. we've had
Rude.
we've had enough of him. I don't get enough of Vault Girl.
For real, right? We need more Vault Girl stuff.
Yes. And that's also 300 atoms, and that's it for this tab, guys.
Okay. Let's see here.
Nice.
So
Don't
I'm
forget, lunch boxes, 15 of them for 500 atoms.
Oh, we
we went over
Yeah,
that.
we got that. We went over that,
Oh.
honey.
Oh,
But you
Save
can
your
buy it
items.
in the
But they can,
game and by
Yes.
playing the game. So do that
Yeah.
instead.
Definitely. So
Do you want to popcorn that, Skullie Face?
Popcorn to Triss.
I bet she owns all of them.
I do own all of them, damn it. So some of y'all gotta be my backup here. All
What's the
right,
price,
so
Tex?
so we have the Western Barn bundle. So in case you guys missed the last several weeks, you can get it again. How much is it this week? Anybody know?
still 1,500. Limited time, 12 days.
Limited time for
Nice.
1,500. If you miss it out this week, don't worry. It will be back next week or the week after. Just wait a while. You missed it. Come back again.
Yeah.
So it comes with the awesomest cabinets. I meant bars. The Western bar set, the stool. You get your fishies with this one. Your weather vane, all your veins. And then if you do have the weather vanes and you do put it on your house, please keep it actually correct where it north, south, and east, west is, because I will judge you harshly and leave you. I've left a lot of insult notes on other camps because they put the weather vane up and they don't put the north in the north position. So anyway, they also include the windmill ceiling fan and the wooden saloon door. So if you want to make a brothel, this is a good part. Topsy Tom will pour you a nice cold beer and shoot peanuts into your mouth or your forehead.
Triz, don't look at
What?
my roof later.
Ollie.
I just put the little fox down because it was so cute.
Okay, so you will look at my seams on my floor, the placement of other stuff, but you won't bother about the direction of your weather vane?
It was so cute. I was distracted
That's
by the
an
cute
addition.
little fox.
9 out of 10 building.
I'm gonna go fix
All
that
right,
later.
guys. All right, so why I was silently judging Skullie's lack of direct. Well, actually, no, this is on par because you always get lost. So the fact that your weather vane is not correctly placed up there, it seems perfect.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I'm silently crying. All right, guys. So after that, if anything, if you guys want to do the aquarium, get this bar bundle. Honestly, it's a really amazing bundle. It contains a lot of great stuff. And if you don't have enough add-ons because you just bought the whopping huge HM, don't worry, it's going to come back again.
Yes.
All right.
Just buy
Following
more
that-
atoms.
Exactly. Following that is the Slocum Camp Bundle, the Slocum Joes. This contains the most adorable vendor known to man with donuts that you cannot get or grab. But how much is this one?
It's 1,200 atoms
Ooh.
on sale until December 15th. So also 12 more days on this.
So it's like I think all of them are on that.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. So for the Slocum Joe's Camp Bundle, it contains like the bar set, the stools, the chairs, the good morning, the good evening, the get lost. I meant no. Those signs. The vending machine, the wallpaper, the wall clock. I mean, this honestly, and for some weird reason, the train car structure.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
unsure
something
why.
something diners and train cars?
Maybe.
Don't want to go?
It's the animatronic Slocum Joe sign of the donuts singing him own self into his own cup of coffee. It's kind of weird. And the cute, adorable confetti bar stools and seats. Oh, I love them so much. It's so much cute. The wall clock is adorable because it actually moves as well. So this is a really fun bundle. For sure, and you can use all the pieces separately here and there. It's a great set, honestly.
Yes.
It's actually one of it's one of the fun, cute ones for sure. Let's see here. Following that is the Future Tech Bundle. And how much is this bad boy?
That one is 1,200 atoms, but it's on sale for 960 for 12 days.
I have to ask you how much all this is. Shows that I have a really bad shopping habit.
You mean a good one?
Comic shop items. Okay, so the main reason why I got this bundle because I accidentally deleted the world globe when it came out the first time for free. A total accident on Bethesda. They released the world globe completely for free, and it was part of the bundle, but for some reason when it was by itself it was for free and we all took it. Well, one time when I was rebuilding, I accidentally scrapped it, so when it came back
I bit the bullet and I bought the bundle, but I got a cool plushie out of it, so it's a win. um, with the world globe, which is super fun, you can spin it around and watch the world go on fire. You have the what is it, Vault Boy plushie that cut out. It looks like an elf.
Yeah.
Then we have the staircase that it actually changes. So you have the narrow one, and then you have the big fat one. If you just keep on scrolling both sides of your stairs, and so you have those two options. The best, smallest generator ever in game.
Yes.
That's so quiet. In case you need to build like a generator away from the main one, and you don't have all these wires. This is a really good one. It can merge into so many other camp items, so it's a really fun, usable generator. Flags that nobody ever uses, except for, of course, your zombie.
Yes.
And he has it on his McDonald's one.
That says 2 Future Tech flags. That says Vault-Tec, if I'm not correct. I mean, like...
Well, Vault-Tec is the way for the future.
I believe Future Tech is a subsidiary of Vault-Tec.
Very true, very true. Didn't see that till now. Okay, I stand corrected.
And then, of course, you have your Vault Boy light as well. So yeah, it's a pretty fun globe. But honestly, if you're trying to pinch and save your atoms, I would wait till either just came back to a much more cheaper one, or if you definitely need that globe and you definitely want that small little generator, get it. If you got the vault stairs on this one, it goes with the little atrium now. So, but I think the atrium comes with its own stairs as well. I don't know. I would wait on that bundle for sure, or pass. But unless you're like me, just snag it. Then, well, what can you do?
Yeah.
I had a quick question about that globe.
Yeah.
Does that globe represent the actual canon to the story? Atomic bombs that go off in the Fallout universe. Has anyone confirmed that?
I believe there was a Reddit thread about that when it first came out.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I've always been interested, and you gotta admit that's a lot of locations.
Well,
I mean, I don't think it is, because there's way more nukes that dropped in the game lore than can possibly be shown on there. I mean, think about how many were supposed to have dropped in the U.S. alone. Think how many were supposedly were dropped like in the Capital Wasteland alone. So it's really cool. It's one of the coolest animated items, especially for how old it is. Back then, it was one of the only animated items in the camp. So it's still very, very cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very true.
Dope. A dope
honestly,
item.
but yeah, this bundle is definitely like a fun bundle, and you get a lot of fun stuff out of it. But and I think it's really great for builders to have in this bundle. Also, this globe is amazing. It's fun.
But can we talk about the fact that you get that staircase, and now you have one included with the shelters?
Nice.
I know. I know.
I paid atoms for mine. Now I get it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
I want my atoms back.
I want my atoms back. The angry symbol. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to popcorn it over. Let's see. Well, I can just do it for... Oh, it's the greatest hits, though. So let's go ahead and give it to Finn.
Okay,
because he is our greatest hit.
Oh, too kind.
Yeah.
Now, so, first up, wow, look at this. It's a doozy. Shield your eyes. It's too splendid to look at. For 400 atoms for the next 12 days, we have the basic power armor paint set. Help further personalize your style with this set of colored paints. Even the description is, ooh boy, I'm ecstatic reading that. It includes the aqua, the blue, the red paints for each of the excavator, T45, T51, T60, and X01 power armors. Wonderful. And next to that, for 840 atoms for 12 days, we have the Responders bundle. Let's take a little gander, shall we? Answer the call and save the wasteland with the Responders CAMP bundle. This bundle includes the blue Responders flag, Fire Breathers flag, white Responders flag, Klaxon wall light, Responders armor workbench, the Power Armor station, the Responders weapon workbench, Order of the Crossed Axes decoration, Responders plywood signs, and the red player icon. As far as bundles go, that is jam-packed with stuff, pal. So, if you like the Responder lore, you want to look like a do-gooder, helping everybody wherever they can in the wastes, grab this. And also, those signs are great if you're trying to actually kind of... It's really great for role-playing. If you're trying to build a certain type of camp, some of these items can be used in very, very unique ways, and it's a wonderful bundle. Now, next to that, we got something that I remember all we used to talk about back before this was in the game was, damn, I wish the Nuka Shine door was in this game. Well, it's back!
Yes.
That's right. For 804... Ooh. For 840 atoms, you get the Nuka-Cola Secret Door Bundle, available like the other ones for 12 more days. Let's gander at it. The greatest soft drink icon brought home to your CAMP. This includes the Nuka-Cola Machine Secret Door, the vending machine, the pristine one, the Nuka-themed stairs, Nuka Girl sign set, Nuka-Cola projection lamp, if you could ever get it to work. The... And then you get all of the jumpsuits. I'm talking about Nuka-Cola, Nuka Dark, Nuka Quantum, and Nuka Cherry. It's strange. Hopefully they release an expansion bundle to those. But if you like jumpsuits, these are super keen. And if you're on PC, you don't really got to worry about the projection lamp not working. Buy it. But it's a really great bundle. I mean, if you like Nuka-Cola lore, if you want to spruce up your camp, buy this today.
It's so worth it.
Yes.
Yes.
My favorite
No.
bundle. I didn't even know it was still in here.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I came back this Tuesday, I think, with the update. So
Now, how do we want to do this next one, since Jay isn't with us?
I think Jay is back.
Pop it over to me, baby.
Yes, he's back.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go ahead and butter this popcorn and slide it over to you.
Damn.
yeah.
Butter him up.
Yeah, take
You,
it
got,
away.
you gotta put that like that
The liquid butter.
movie theater popcorn.
Yeah.
Just
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Is that the type of type of
It's-
stuff that like greases your inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's moist
worth
with
it.
butter.
and you gotta get that. Some people like that powder shit. You put them extra powder all over it.
Yeah.
The cheese powder all over.
Oh, the sticky
Ooh.
feet cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. We're in the vaulting. This stuff is
Yes.
leaving soon. All right. So first we got the revolutionary paints. This is for your T45s, your 51, and your T60 and XO1 power armors. Pretty cool, that red chain on there. I kind of like that. That's for 800 atoms for 5 days. Next, we got the black paint for your Pip-Boy on sale, 40% off for 5 days, 360 atoms. I might have to pick that up myself.
It looks sleek.
I use that one for nuclear winter because my responder one sticks out like a sword bone.
Next, we got the Secret Service backpack with 300 atoms. That's a pretty sweet backpack. No symbols on it if you like to ride with no identification. Let's see. Then the bottom here, we got this. It's a Gauss shotgun service paint here. This, I don't even know how to say that. Service.
Clandestine, which means created by a civilian or at your home.
Ooh. Homemade paint. All right, so we got that for 300 atoms. Then we got the Red Rocket Station, Power Armor Station. That's pretty sweet there. I like the bottom of the the station there. That's 300 atoms, 5 days, 40% off. Next, we got the worst tattoo of them all, Bad Luck Tattoo. That's a killer deal, 80 atoms.
For the worst tattoo? Perfect.
Yep.
For all the bad luck you can get.
But that suit, though.
Let's see. Next, price check on the next one. It's the Night Eyes. Cool
60.
60 atoms.
Gee whiz. And that's for the next 5 days. These are all icons here. 20 atoms for the Nuka Cap icon. And then another 20 atoms for the bottle. Like, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Cola Cap.
He looks kind of very chill.
Very well.
He looks very hi.
He looks. Now, would Zombie like to take the last tab?
Yeah, Zombie.
I would be honored.
Kind man.
All right, let's see here. For the first tab at the very bottom, we have the shelters poster. And interacting with this poster will begin the quest Home Expansion to allow you to get the new underground shelters. Very useful for a lot of people. And you can place this anywhere in your camp and activate it, and you will get access to that quest. And you can find these also in any train station throughout the wasteland. Next is the wonderful 40 repair kits for a whopping 1,000 atoms. Holy moly. If you're short on materials or time. Basic repair kit, yeah, you see the description. Yeah. That's if you need that. Unless you just do endless queens with us and get your improved repair kits up to 367, like me.
Ooh.
Defeated a couple queens. Just a couple.
Someone's been busy.
Endless queens.
On the very right is the beautiful casino wallpaper set. Very Vegas, very James Bond, very aesthetic. Comes in royal, cobalt, lilac, and mahogany. And for a whopping 250 atoms for a fancy ass wallpaper.
Horrible wallpapers.
I don't use these as much as I thought I was going to when I bought it.
Well, none of them look
Yeah,
like those
exactly.
pictures. None of them look like
None
those
of them?
pictures.
Yeah, they don't. I was
none
really
of them.
disappointed when I got them and put them up. It's like, this looks nothing like it does.
No.
Yeah.
If you notice in these pictures, actually, if you look at them, the camp they use to make them has an exposure, like basically if there's no roof or wall, so they have the sun directly on them. So if you put it with walls and inside, I can see why they would definitely not look the way they should be. That's
Gamer
misleading there,
Redefined
Bethesda.
is saying it goes well with the nude rug. So he likes the fact that the walls matches the rugs.
And the
That
drapes.
is a good way to go about
The
it. If anyone does make a casino,
We know
I
what you
would
meant. The
love to
drapes.
see that.
The only thing I think about when I see pictures like this is whose job is it to build these little sets, because I want to take your job from you and do it better than you are.
Yeah, call me.
Oh,
No offense. Absolutely no offense.
No, all the offense.
But
Only
did they have 5 minutes where they're like, "Oh shit, I was supposed to do that, but I was too busy with my quarterly report," and then like they just did that real quick? Anyway.
Just put the desk with the fucking thing on the little bust of the dude that looks like Benjamin Franklin, man.
Should I make it look
It looks
aesthetically
good.
pleasing?
Yeah, it looks good.
But you do see that pillar though that's on the side, that white pillar.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
And then there's that really, really, really cool plushie up on top there.
I just
heard
want my
about
gold dress back.
Right?
They took it away
The
from me.
New Year's.
You know,
Yeah.
that would be a really good New Year's Atomic Shop week. A week with like all the best outfits, like all the best suits, all the best dresses. Like do a real fashion week, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Come
That'd be so
on.
amazing.
Put on your
I'd be
best
dropping down,
threads.
Adam.
Discounts on so many fashionable items is like my dream. All I do is collect every kind of outfit in game.
Yeah, I love a good outfit too.
I'm sure all of
I'm
our
waiting-
inventories look preposterous when you get to apparel.
And
I-
But I need
speaking
like
of-
two. I need two walk-in closets.
I got a mule full of just hats and all kinds of shit, dude.
Oh, Skullie, are you going to tell us
You got
about the
handler.
new
Yeah.
clothing items?
So speaking of
What?
clothing, there's a new item for Fallout First members. You've got the BOS camouflage infantry hood,
Yeah.
as well as the BOS camouflage infantry uniform.
Pretty
Armor
cool.
2, though.
I mean, so the Knight hood does it. The Brotherhood of Steel Knight hood does exist in the game, but this one looks better. It looks
Yeah.
a lot better.
Yes.
The
And that
camouflage
outfit's
is pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah, camouflage is pretty cool. Very
Oh, yeah.
light.
Also, have you guys?
I like that infantry hood.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen the BOS prefab that you
Yeah.
can buy for like $30?
Huge.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yes.
huge.
It looks pretty damn gnarly.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I wish you could like not have the Brotherhood of Steel shit on there, like the symbols, but it is pretty gnarly on the inside. The two
Yes.
floors and then the access to
really?
the roof is pretty sweet.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
I mean, that
I'm
kind of.
very excited for
Oh yeah.
all that. Plus the holiday stuff coming very soon.
Oh yeah. I'm sure we'll be seeing stuff. You would think at least the old items we'll see next week would be a safe bet, but who knows? Because with Halloween, I think we got a lot more than most of us were expecting, as far as the variety and amount. So, and we'll see. Because I don't think I've seen any data mines about Christmas items.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe they took into account to keep it a surprise for everyone. Maybe. But,
Maybe.
I mean, it's Bethesda. We love you.
Well, and always
Kinda.
remember, only one of the locations leaks their data mines. So there's a lot of data, as it were, a lot of items that we never get to see until it's actually released.
I have
Yeah.
no doubt that the Christmas tent's gonna come back. I've been so excited for that.
I want it.
I
I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even like Christmas. No, sorry everybody. I don't. I don't even really like Christmas, but I want that tent.
know. I put it down earlier this week with it, like after Thanksgiving. I put it back onto Christmas, and everyone's like, "Where did you get that?" I'm like, "Fallout First OGers, yo."
That's that
Yeah.
OG.
Rux, look at you. You lose some weight. We're gonna feed you a burger.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
so
really
I-
snazzy.
I am
Yeah, I
gonna see
do-
two things.
I do
and
like the
that's-
collar on it. Sure.
It's really good.
Ooh.
Those boots look sharp.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Got that nice belt buckle.
I
Yeah,
like
it's not
how
too
it
bad.
has.
Oh, go ahead. I think Zombie was gonna say something.
Oh yes, I was gonna say I'm excited to. If there's two things, one, I know they're gonna have the Santa outfit. I wanted that so badly last year, but I had to save those atoms for some sort of Nuka-Cola bundle. But I'm excited to see if this year they might introduce a tactical Santa outfit. That I don't know how they would do it, but I would like to see some sort of thing like that.
I think the closest thing they had to a tactical Santa outfit was the power armor paint with the Christmas lights and the bells on them.
Yeah.
The jingles.
Yeah.
You know.
That was beautiful.
I-
I would love for that to make a return.
Yeah. No, what I really wanted to make a return, and I regret not getting it, the very first year it came out, which when the game came out, was the Rudolph with the red nose.
Mm.
I would love that back. And then of
Wait a
course,
second. That
Yeah?
was with the elf outfit, right?
yeah, the OG outfit combo.
Okay.
Yeah, it came
Yeah.
with the elf outfit, the Rudolph reindeer statue, and I think there was something else with it as well. So
Maybe
Was
the
there a
beard.
Mrs. Claus outfit?
no, that was a separate one. That was the Santa Claus outfit.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
know-
So
Oh, go ahead.
well, I was gonna say because I know the first year the game was out, they had huge Christmas bundles, huge bundles. But didn't see anything like that last
It's
year.
been. But here's a wish. Speaking of Christmas, I would like to see. First of all, a Krampus outfit. Second of
Yeah.
all, like a Raider Santa, a Santa Raider. Bloody, like blood, gore, chains, buzzsaws, stuff like that. That'd be
I like
really
it.
nice. But I hope they just get creative. It's like, come on, you're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Get creative. The source material's already there, sport.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saving my atoms.
Right? Well, that's the game.
I just want
Oh,
that
yes.
Rudolph. I want to be able to put Rudolph in my camp.
Currently, I have that creepy Santa Claus and the snowman. I've scared so many people with that thing.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah, it's the giggle. It's the freaking giggle.
I know, right? Perfect.
The hanging lights are definitely going to be aesthetic, but I'm trying to see, did they have like those animatronic Santas along with like animatronic reindeer that go down and like, pick stuff off the ground and lift their head up all slow?
I don't know if that was. I just know that they stood still, and I think one of them had its nose that actually blinked.
Mm. The
But I
only
know
other
the
ones I know
animatronics,
is-
the Santa and snowman.
Yeah, and I think there was a laughing, it was a Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, that was
We
the
laughed,
Santa and
yeah.
snowman. Yeah, last year
Okay.
or the year before, one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
Gift wrapping wallpaper, that would be exciting.
Oh, that'd be fun. I just hope the Christmas rewards from Nuclear Winter come back. I didn't grab all of them. I think I grabbed all of them, but I want to double make sure.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. They didn't reintroduce them, the Halloween ones, for Halloween because they were accidentally introduced for months. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
if
what
So-
I'm
you
thinking.
played, you got all the rewards and all that. The glowing skeleton, the...
Right. My point was they didn't
paints.
actually reactivate it during Halloween
Yeah.
this time around because they made that error. So I'm wondering. I have a feeling they won't with the Christmas event,
Mm.
but we'll see.
Oh, with the Christmas ones released as well on accident.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
everything,
all of them-
every unlockable was like.
Oh my god.
That was the perfect time to play. I want to say that was when Finn, you were really playing it a lot because you were trying to get all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that was back the. I don't know if I've ever not. It's the worst grind I've ever done in any game because as some of you might know, I don't PvP because I have high blood pressure and I'm in my 30s. Okay. So
Look at Distraction brought up a good point in chat. They said Chalk brought it up. It could be because the Nuclear Winter team was doing shelters.
well, and let's be real,
Oh,
they abandoned Nuclear Winter. It's still in beta, and they're not pulling in the numbers that I imagine they need to see to justify putting more money into it, or else we would have already seen a third DLC for it, or a second DLC for it, I should say. And it's
I
still
have
beta.
been excited to see if they would ever do a melee-only Nuclear Winter, probably a smaller area, and
That'd be fun.
even there was one more thing to it.
Yeah,
What was
it's like
it?
take a
Melee?
note from the way Rockstar does it. Put infinite variation of different PvP modes.
Yeah.
It's like a lobby with like 20 different modes. that might be asking too much. And like the chat was talking about, if they don't have a team assigned to it, then it's just dead in the water. So I don't know. It's confusing to me. It's like, why create it? Why keep it? Why support it if you're not going to prioritize it? And we could say, oh, well, they don't have the manpower. It's like, well, Microsoft has the manpower, so let's turn it up a notch.
You could use a lot of different things that aren't used in Adventure to give love to in Nuclear Winter. And honestly, it's something that they just need to recognize that there is a crowd playing it, but it's unfortunate that sometimes when you go to a lobby and see only 29 people, you're just like, oh, okay.
Well, and it depends on where you're at in the
True.
world. I know some people in Australia, for example, who literally cannot find a match and sit there in the queue until they get lagged out or like, oh, nope. Well, that's kind of my point, because the whole play of creating Nuclear Winter was obviously to get the Battle Royale people interested in this game. And there's obviously a huge Battle Royale crowd out there who doesn't mind playing the same game for years. So it's not, it's just like, but I'm not in the meetings at Bethesda HQ. I don't know why they didn't prioritize it, and I don't know what the numbers were. And like I'm saying, I think perhaps the number of players that play it per day and the amount of new players they get that specifically play that is probably not high enough to justify, I don't know, to justify creating new content, getting it out of beta maybe. I mean, it's been in beta for, what, a year and 7 months about?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Fortnite's still in beta.
It's such a weird thing. It's just like, you can't get mad at us, it's in beta. Sorry.
I mean, I guess if a game is in constant development, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
All
is
I will
strange
be-
to still for it to still say beta.
Yeah, but it's there.
Yep.
So.
And I think a lot of the issues, at least Nuclear Winter on PC, is a nightmare, because there's always at least one or two people cheating hard, like using aiming bots and other third-party apps that let you just lock onto somebody on the other side of the map and one shot kill them, and you shoot through the terrain, you shoot through buildings. It's anytime I play on the PC, I get killed while I'm like at the bottom of Grafton Lake, and I'm like, that's impossible. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to go off about that. But
No,
that's the thing.
it's true though. The aimbots are crazy on PC, dude. They're crazy.
yeah.
I would like to see it get developed more, and get more maps, get more variations, like Zombie was saying, like have different weapon variations. Like, hey, this week is
The
this.
chainsaw.
Oh yeah,
The
like
chainsaw for a melee-only Nuclear Winter would be the god-tier weapon in Nuclear Winter, melee-only.
and put it inside of an instance. Chainsaws in Vault 94 or the mall. Chainsaws in the mall. Kidding me?
Oh my
In
god.
in the Galleria, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Basically Left 4 Dead Part 1.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
Or
and-
like,
oh my gosh.
or anything like that. Any kind of melee in the cranberry bog, the flowery shit. That whole little
The Sundew for it.
the Sundew Forest, like
What is it?
everybody's
I was thinking the other
trapped
day.
in there.
Yeah, I was thinking the Halloween house with the red rocket and all that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh,
Or the ash heap, even just make
Oh yeah.
let's do Nuclear Winter and ash heap. Everybody's fighting on the on the big stone.
That would be cool.
Wrenches at the
Ah.
Rock Hound.
Yeah.
And you get a
I
and
still,
you can like
to this day, have been wanting more, and I like every weapon in my inventory is basically one weapon from the rifles, one weapon for it's like
Right.
I basically have every variation of every weapon, but there's not enough skins to go around. It's driving me insane. for my submachine gun.
Yeah.
You know, not like the 10 mil. I'm talking like the 45 submachine gun. That, oh man.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it, sport. I mean, where's the silver submachine gun paint, for frack's sake? But that's the interesting thing. Sometimes they've gotten very creative with weapon skins. Like the Stanley Cup skin for Grognak's axe, which makes no sense. But it's there. So it's like, they have a lot of creative ideas about skins. Now, why aren't they rolled out sooner? Who knows? Like, what their priority is when it comes to the release of Atomic Shop items or in-game items that are purely aesthetic. It's strange because I imagine they have files and files and files and files, and it's just a matter of how do we want to release this, how do we want it to trickle out, and especially with these new DLC formats of really giving us a lot of cool free things, which is what a lot of people want, I imagine, with each DLC, and they're delivering. So it is going in a good direction as far as that goes, I think.
The strongman stuff along with the backpacks, that was I think that was the best time when the mole miners returned, because literally I remember we had endless days of people hunting those things down.
Absolutely.
Great videos and all that, and the rewards they gave us were about as good as the first time around for those things.
Absolutely. I would say so.
Do we want to,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead. It's your show.
Oh, no, it's our show.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, do we want to pop over to the Q&A portion?
Sure.
Oh wait, that's my job. I always forget. How many seasons are we on this? And I always forget. Like, oh yeah, that's my job to speak up. All right, guys. So the Q&A portion. This is not the interview portion, but this is the Q&A portion where you guys, the viewers, can ask us, or individual people, or a group as a whole, a question from anything from the show, what's going to be in the show, which data mine, or how did you build that question? So if you have a question, just go ahead and submit that question to us via Instagram, join our Discord server, and there's actually a question box in our Discord. Or you just, again, shoot us a message, either here in chat or anywhere. Slide us a little note between classes. Make sure it's really like...
I would love to take a love note. I would just die for a love note.
Like, you take a cute little heart or a box and just send us a little love note with a question of, why isn't our bed vibrating yet? Because it's a love bed. I don't know. I have
a question for Zombie.
You give me a love note, I make the bed vibrate.
Oh!
Yes, I think it needs batteries.
Oh, wait, what?
We're not gonna need no batteries, baby. Woo!
It's powered by body heat. But Zombie, I have a question for you. Do you have, what's the next character that you've been thinking of? Somebody from stage or cinema or commercials? Do you have anything else kicking around in that old noggin? Somebody you want to bring to the Fallout universe?
For Christmas, I've been thinking of, there's a lot of variations of Santa Claus out there, and I gotta say, every year I keep coming back to Bad Santa. And so I'm gonna make my character the kind of badass, no shits given kind of, hey, you want coal or not, or whatever, kind of Santa. And honestly, I'm only doing that for the holiday aspect. And I think I want to get back into a kind of survivalist looking type character. But my survivalist looking character, the first time I ever made them, it just gave me this Willy Wonka vibe. And I'm like, oh, a Willy Wonka of this wasteland is my goal right there. The Mad Hatter looking top hat wearing kind of thing. In terms of cosplay, I'm waiting for them just to release different skins for the Secret Service because and a cape. So you can either create two things. One, a Darth Vader would be absolutely epic to see in here, or just a regular stormtrooper from Star Wars with the Secret Service paint, but pure white. And also why was I thinking? Oh yes, you guys ever play the DLC? I think it was about the big MT in New Vegas, and it had those space-looking guys with they had a space helmet on that looked like something out of the 50s, and their faces were skulls, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Captain Cosmos award came out for the season, and they had the bubble circle helmet that everyone thought you could wear stuff in, but it literally you just put it on and it just covers everything. And it doesn't even allow you to wear a skull mask or some glasses or whatever. And everyone's been like, oh, why can't we wear something else? Well, I myself would love to have a skull mask or a gorilla mask of any sort, because gorillas would be awesome for a mask. It'd just be very comical. But the skull mask with that hat and a Captain Cosmos outfit, especially the orange one they have sometimes in the Atomic Shop, perfect way to display that kind of creature. I was so fascinated with those creatures. And then when the Mummy outfit came out and the Black Ops, no, what was it? It was Brotherhood of Steel.
The Spec Ops outfit you get for.
Spec Ops outfit. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Spec Ops outfit. I put that on with the mummy mask, and I had for a little bit a Joshua Graham type of look.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say. And even if it was they used to have the bundles for the Pint-Sized Slasher and Piper's outfit. I think Piper was the last one they did.
Mm-hmm.
I would love Benny's suit from New Vegas, but that
Yes.
is beyond
Oh my
touchy
gosh.
subject.
Hell yeah.
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 I had-
A whole
Yeah.
different developer, but yes.
Yeah. Hey, at Bethesda and ZeniMax, someone just say Merry Christmas, send a nice card, and just say, hey, I got you, fam, for all the community out there. And of course, we'll have the people who are like, oh, this breaks lore. This breaks lore. I don't like it. But it's like
76 has been breaking lore left and right.
Oh, it's
so
Just a little bit here and there.
that's
Really
fine.
Not that much.
Just appeasing the masses.
I mean, what's lore breaking really about it?
Outfits, there's none.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Some people
technically.
forget it's about fun. Remember that,
Yeah.
gamers?
Fun
Yeah,
is
guys,
meant
we're here to
for
have
you
fun.
and me.
Fun?
Having fun doesn't get my Reddit post upvoted.
Yes.
Amen to that.
It's true.
But yeah, it's something I've never really minded, honestly, introducing any outfit, because games like this, it's about customizing the way you look. We all love playing dress up, let's be real. We all love say, oh, what can I look like today? What's everybody dressing like? Oh, are we doing a fashion show? Oh, what are we doing? Oh, gotta get my stuff, gotta look good. Like, it's for fun.
Exactly.
It's just for fun.
And not only for kids.
Yes. Did we have any other questions? I didn't see any in chat.
No.
Yeah. So if you guys think of a question, and no matter how embarrassing it will sound like or be, Skullie will happily read it.
Hell
Disney
no.
voice.
Even if it's just a love note for Rux.
Yeah, so
No.
please, guys, submit questions or love notes to Rux in our inbox. Well,
might have
not
to
my
do that.
inbox, but the team's inbox.
And sure as hell not my inbox
I think
neither.
I wrote one down in my notes. Let me see here.
Oh, a love note for Rux?
Ooh, already?
Oh, no, wait.
I mean, I'll read it.
I'm loving it, zombie.
Dear
Keep at
delicious DJ with the peachy butt. It's
Yeah.
me.
It's me, you know.
It's you know who. Maybe we can do an ASMR voice just for Skippy. How are you doing tonight? I want you to sit down. Is there a candle next to you? Go ahead, blow it out. And then relax your mind. Realign your pillars. Okay, I'm done.
Oh my goodness.
Ash
I think-
Twiggy. He wants
think
the
a really
first dumb
good-
question.
Oh. Can I have
I don't
the
see it.
first?
Yeah.
No questions are dumb. Don't
Swaggy.
self-deprecate.
Swaggy.
I'm sorry, Fen. I
like
cut
the way
you
it
off, hon.
sounds.
What were you saying?
Oh, there's no dumb questions.
Oh,
Oh, that's
building
not a
house
dumb
and shelter-
question.
It is not. Yes, it is not allowed. That's correct.
Yep. No resources.
There's a lot of things not allowed currently, and it's strange, especially when it comes to display cases. It's like, what? Why not? And I imagine as there's probably some
Duping.
issue with
Duping.
Yeah.
duping.
I think it's to prevent that for sure.
They need to figure out how to fix whatever they did to the main world, like how they fixed it. You know, they have to be able to, I guess, try to do the same thing in the instance. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
And yes, that includes the atrium.
Atrium is
Yeah,
big
but-
as
It's huge. So huge.
Although you can plant trees, the
Mm-hmm.
the ones you get
Yes.
in that bundle, because they're floor decor.
Yes. I have
So
a
that's
whole forest in an atrium right now.
Yes. That's a really good question.
I been
ain't
thinking about
nothing
this
dumb about that.
for a little bit. I was thinking about this at work the other day. I was listening to one of the songs that was played during the trailer for Wastelanders, and I was thinking about the Brotherhood. And you know how they have the road maps, and let me tell you, with some pretty big road maps now, that all the things that we saw and were hyped for are now here. You know, we're sitting in a shelter. The Brotherhood are practically, they're not really right outside our door, but like practically. And the weapons and all this other stuff, and there's NPCs. The impact of that, what do you think could be their next bold move to kind of either top that or something similar?
So
we have expeditions coming soon.
yeah, and I know they're trying to apply the same building mechanics we have in the shelters up top.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, like
Yeah.
free placement and all that.
Yes, free
That's
placement.
great.
Right. That's what they said
what
one
are
of their goals
expeditions?
is.
What are the expeditions?
So, it's an idea to take us to other locales from previous games and things that we haven't seen yet. And I think a lot of people conceptually think about it as you'll be taken to an instance, and maybe that instance will be inside, maybe it'll be outside, but it'll be small, and it'll be to complete certain objectives. You know, like maybe, okay, go in here, retrieve this item, kill these waves, and then get extracted. So, I don't know yet. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with that, because that would be a fun way to take us outside of the map without expanding the map or adding a giant map expansion the way that they do in ESO. So it'll be interesting to see.
Okay, so now here's my prediction. You know how they had the first game of Fallout 3 on console, they had that DLC Operation Anchorage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking Zax or someone from another vault, another AI program, could introduce this instances thing, as in, okay, so I know this is going to sound a little confusing, but you know how we have the daily ops.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, and then we have a little bit of nuclear winter in there, which could be a thing, but I keep thinking a simulation of different places in different Fallout games. You know, like they'll say like, oh, this is a simulated version of what is now Washington D.C. And in Fallout 4, on the Creation Club, they put out this mod author's environment of the what is it, the, you know, where you destroy the giant super mutant behemoth. It was the Galaxy News Radio. So you could spawn in there.
I was thinking about that spot too.
Yeah, you could have a face-off of enemies, and then after that happens, you get pulled out of the simulation, and it's similar to the simulations you saw in Fallout 4.
I don't think that's confusing at all, Zombie. That's I think that would be a really smart way to do it, because if you did vertibirds that could carry you, people would freak out because they'd be like, "That's not canon." So
yeah.
So
you can't have flyable vertibirds. That's like one. It might be OP. Two, it just might be laggy. But you know, with the
I mean, as a mechanism to take you to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to take you to an expedition. I think the simulation route is quite likely. I think that's possible.
It could be a Brotherhood thing. It could be like a Zax thing. It could be
or Modus.
Or a Modus thing for sure. And
I mean, yeah, in Fallout 4, you know, you got on the train and you went to Nuka World, or you got on the boat and you went to Far Harbor. I enjoyed the boat. I thought that was cool. I think that would be.
It's gonna sound crazy, but if they could introduce Nuka World into here, as in like one of those instances,
it's not that far away from.
It's not. And I would lose. You know how long I've been wanting to go hand in hand with so many people into Nuka World? It was.
That would be fun.
It was basically this kind of experience, you know, but in Fallout 4. And I want to say, like, the whole entirety of Nuka World. I'm not going to be one of those people who says, oh, the whole entirety of Nuka World is better than the entirety of Fallout 76. I'm like, no. Fallout 4's Nuka World is basically kind of what I have been feeling with its nostalgia for everything. So like, you know, if you catch my drift, like that kind of fun I had in that kind of environment is the kind of fun I'm having here. So I would love to have that somehow.
Yeah, I think that's. We'll see. I'm excited to see what's going to come out, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but they have announced that they're going to support this game at least until 2024.
Yep.
So.
Well, I'm still going to be here for sure.
So.
Gosh.
Who knows? Who knows what's to come? And I think the things we have seen in this last year, given all the difficulties that game production companies and developers have faced, working from home, working off-site, dealing with limited tools, I think they did a phenomenal job, especially when you compare them to other companies and other franchises that are this complicated. I think they've done a great job, especially the last half of the year. They really turned it up a freaking notch. And yeah, no Mischief Night, but you know what? Shit happens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You forgot about it.
Yeah. But is it time for your very favorite portion?
Yes,
I was about to say that. I'm like dancing in my seat, like I'm ready, guys.
I'm ready.
All right, guys, it's time for Skippy's Appreciation Corner.
Yeah.
Woo! So this week we're featuring his post where he announced he was doing commissions. Unfortunately, they are closed. They filled up very fast.
Oh yeah.
But it was so funny because it was a teaser, and then at the very bottom of the last one, it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing commissions. And it's just so cute because I feel like he really captured us very well.
He did.
It's like, oh my god. We're like, yay! And then it's like competitive nuclear winner, and all the boys are like, yeah! We're just like,
Oh, that was so awesome. I'm so happy I snuck in the second round too. I got my own. So.
Yes. It's so funny.
Absolutely hilarious.
But yeah,
I think he
definitely.
even got Snuff and Big Papa Trav and Nuka Skunk in there too in the background.
Oh yes, he did.
Yeah, we got everybody in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, once again, make sure you're following that gentleman. He's on Instagram and Twitter and is streaming on Twitch. So if you see him here in the chat, or if you see that link, definitely check it out.
Do it.
Absolutely.
If Bethesda had to make an
Talented man.
actual real-life kids book for Fallout,
Oh,
I want them
God.
to hire Skippy.
Yes.
Mrs. Skippy
They-
has caught their interest.
They know who he is. They know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Which is
They-
finally
Senpai has noticed him
Mhm.
multiple
is
times.
great.
Yeah.
Very.
I told you to get on Twitter. I told you.
He just finally got on Twitch. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on Twitter for like 20 days before all of a sudden they're like, holy shit, and just noticed the crap out of that young man.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, and I am so glad one day I might be able to play with them. I finally got this game on PC.
Ooh.
And I don't know how long I've been waiting to be face to face with Sheepy Man over there. Sheepy
Aw.
boy.
Yes.
But yeah, speaking of Mr. Skippy, it's time for shoutouts. I suppose I would like to first shout out to everybody who's in the chat. We love you all. Thank you for sticking with us, coming back for more week after week. And thank you to all of Zombie's friends that came in and checked out what we're doing. Hope you've enjoyed it. And we got a lot of great streamers here in the chat tonight. We have representatives from the Somo community, including Gamer Redefined, even Chalk Limestone is here, and Twin Lighthouse, doling out
Yes.
their wisdom. And Wreck-It Renee, as always, over on Facebook Gaming, a wonderful streamer, streams some Fallout 76, streams Red Dead Redemption 2, and other games, sometimes GTA, sometimes Final Fantasy 7. And a lot of other things as well. And if I've missed other people in here, I deeply apologize. But thank you so much. Oh, I think Luke might still be in here, even though he said goodnight like an hour ago. Luke, the Vault
Hour
Dweller's
really
in here as
means.
well. Good to see him. And I just gotta say this name because there are two amazing names tonight in chat.
Swoogie.
Clear your browser history. That just tickles me. That's a great name. And ooh,
Saw that.
Charo Miami is in here, a relatively new streamer and also an amazing, amazing artist.
I love Charo.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
I love her so much.
Charo. But yeah, she's been streaming lately too on Twitch. And on Instagram and Twitter, she shares her work with the community, and it's got this nice Disney princess vibe to it that's just so whimsical, but so good. So good. Gotta check it out. And
Stuff.
oh yeah. Well, and Luca Distraction is in here, otherwise known as Enigma Echo, the mayor of the Somo community. Good to see you.
Yay.
But yeah, that about does it for shout outs.
Swoogie.
Oh,
I
and
want to
Schwoogie.
give one shout out to
My bad,
Wreck-It Renee. I finally followed them on Instagram today and had the privilege of seeing the kitties.
Yay.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so adorable.
Shout out to Murgle and Rose, the little fur
Yes.
babies.
Aw.
With their toe beans. I bet they have toe beans.
Little Toby.
Little.
Well, yeah, that was the shout outs.
I think that about does it for this episode, guys. If you are itching for more content, you can follow the Atomic Stop on all the social media platforms, as well as all of us on our individual platforms.
Hell no. Ooh, I forgot. Wasteland Brews Bar Crawl, 8 p.m. Friday night.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
That's
Do you have
right.
a bar that you'll be
Yes.
showing off from?
Maybe.
So that's a yes.
Making cocoa for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I need to check my messages, but I might be that evening's entertainment, kind of like we did with the SomoCon.
Oh,
But we'll see.
awesome.
I need to
Cool,
talk to him a
cool,
little
cool,
bit
cool,
tomorrow.
cool, cool.
That's gonna be beautiful.
But that being said, dear viewers, another episode has finished. But no need to panic. We'll be back next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific. Join us as we sit down with the owner and proprietor of Taboo Tavern, a regular architectural acrobat and savior of season finales. You guessed it. We'll have the metal goddess herself, Metal Mercy. Until next time, good night, stay safe, and don't forget to spend those atoms.
And don't go anywhere because we are going to raid a channel.
Heck yeah.
Stick around for the raid, dear, dearest
Stick a rain.
viewers.
Let's go give Gemini some love.
Yes, Gemini.
Jerry ran in time to join us in a raid.